Anyways, hello guys, and thank you all so much for tuning into my channel. Please keep in mind my readings are indeed general, may or may not resonate, so take what does, leave the rest. Also, please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus signs for more insight, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, so guys, oh my god, and my phone is about to die. Hold on. I'm just gonna wait for my gang to step in because I know it's early as hell. People are at work, blah, 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 blah. You know? So, I'm okay. I'm patient. I want... Oh, this is not like my husband's. I'm jealous now. Davion has a little spout on his. And I want a spout on mine because now I have to get up and get my straw. 1 second, guys. Okay, so anyways, we're back. Starting all the way from Aries to Pisces, making our way down. We're going to see what you guys can expect right now. Okay, so Aries first. Let me get y'all a place in my Palm Pilot. 223. All right, Spirit, what card do we have for Aries? What card for Aries? It says, grab life by the balls and make it your beep. Sometimes life just throws things at you to make you meet up at the same level where you've been stunning your growth. In this case, sometimes you need to be the alpha dog and listen. Do exactly what you need to do in order to proceed with caution, but make your life better. Keep holding life's balls and point them to where you want them to go. Otherwise, this mixed metaphor is totally going to put you down the poop leash chain. So anyways, child, these cards are so extra, and I said I wasn't going to use them no more, but for the sake of the reading, we're going to use them one last time. And then somebody remind me to order more oracles because I'm tired of those. They're too extra. Anyways, Aries, whatever you're going through right now, because it seems like you're having a bit of a hard time, realize that it's just a moment. I feel like you guys are go-getters. You know how to take the lead. You know how to make shit happen for you. Don't let anything stop you. There could be something that may temporarily throw you off your game, but for the most part, just keep going. Ignore it if you have to, and if you can't ignore it, then deal with it day by day. But you still have to keep it moving with everything else you got on. So I heard take a cry. Take a knee, take a cry. It's okay to be defeated or to feel defeated, but after that, what you going to do? You know, you can feel whatever way you choose to feel about a situation, but that should not stop you from doing what you need to do throughout the day or making your life better or doing whatever you're supposed to be doing. Page of Swords here. I feel like you probably weren't seeing something clearly. You're figuring it out now, though. This is good. This is cool, though, because I feel like you needed to figure something out either about yourself or a situation in order to come up with this master plan on how to make moves. The funny thing is it kind of puts you back in your element. I feel like you could have been out of your element for a little bit. It seems like you were being a bit curious. That's not, I mean, reckless is more your suit. Like, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to think about it. But I feel like in this instance, you were thinking about something, putting the pause on it. And you probably had to because it wasn't right or something was off. Maybe how you were dealing with it or how you were seeing things. Hi, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. It's okay because with the Knight of Cups here and the Four of Swords, it almost feels like now you can chill. You know, maybe this has been affecting you emotionally. Maybe you've just been a little moody or all over the place. Shit could have felt chaotic for you, but your intuition could have been nudging at you the whole time. You know, your intuition could have been like, that wasn't supposed to happen like that, or you weren't supposed to do that. It just seems like with the 5 of Swords here, 6 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, you're progressing. You're realizing, okay, if this wasn't what I was supposed to do, then let me move on to what I'm supposed to do. Or if I was thinking about it, or if I was in the wrong energy before, let me get myself back in the right energy. I do see you guys possibly talking to someone. Stop talking to people and then not really wanting to hear what they have to say when they're critiquing you, because I'm getting someone who is, you know, kind of bringing you down to earth here when it comes to a situation. But with the 7 of Swords here, it's like, I don't want to hear that shit right now. So what you calling for? 5 of Pentacles to clarify it. You don't want to hear what somebody has to say, okay? It doesn't mean that this person's wrong, but perhaps, you know, you want to do your own thing. This is you, again, realigning with your own energy. But again, what did you call them for? What did you ask them for? Did you just want to vent? Because if you just wanted to vent, I feel like you should tell people before you start this long conversation with them that you just listen. Hey, because I do it. I don't want to hear nothing that... A lot of times I don't want to hear what other people have to say because I already got it figured out. You know, I'm calling you to vent because we just like to talk to people. I'm a Gemini. I feel like if you're in this energy, and then my moon is Aries, so I can kind of relate to you when it comes to this. When you are feeling the need to vent to somebody, but you don't really want to hear what they have to say back, let them know, you know. But a lot of times, a lot of y'all got to learn how to keep y'all business to yourselves. That's a whole nother thing, okay? The Lovers is here. Some of you guys, this is in regards to love, okay? What do you mean no sound? Is everybody else getting sound? Okay, so this could be in regards to love, okay? This could be a Gemini or someone who you really liked. You may have really been, you know, I heard being a pick-me, and, you know, this is not the reading that, or I'm not the reader that's going to be nice about the situation. It just sounds like it did stop. Why? Huh. Let me know if that happens again. You could have been being a bit of a pick-me, trying to get someone to see you for your worth, or trying to get them to want to be with you or to understand you in a way. But I feel like that wasn't really working for you. For others of you, this is matters of what you need to do in regards to your life, or what you need to do in regards to your career. Maybe it's very close to your chest because you may be worried about how this decision can affect you in the long run. But Spirit is saying with the Knight of Wands here and the 10 of Wands, sometimes you just got to do it. Okay, sometimes you guys really just have to do it, and you have to stop being afraid to take those leaps of faith to the point where you overthink it and then talk yourself out of it. Bottom of the deck is the Strength card. Yeah, it's like you were meant for this. Spirit puts you in reckless situations because that's the only way you're going to get fire under your ass, and it's kind of weird. And you may be like, bitch, what are you talking about? But it makes sense. Everybody, every star sign or their moon rising, depending on what's going on in a situation, gives them what they can handle. So if you're in a situation that you feel is reckless, that's probably for you. Because as you're in that sun sign energy, especially if you're on your path, you're going to have to choose to go ahead and do it. That's going to be the energy that aligns with you any fucking way. And I don't necessarily feel like it's going to be a bad thing when you make this decision to go after it or do you. Okay? Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. There's a situation here also in regards to money, Aries, that you want to be careful with, because if you walk away from it or you make one wrong step, you lose it and you don't get a chance to relive it again. Okay, this could be a new job for some of you. It can be an opportunity to go back to school. It can also be a big move coming up for you. All right, bye, Aries. Moving on, we're going to get to Taurus now. Hi, Taurus. Let's see what oracles we have for you. One oracle for Taurus. Rise above your fuckheadedness. We're all fuckheads in our own way. The trick to winning at life is developing the ability to identify your own flavor of fuckheadedness and to rise above it. What little thing can you do to change stuff about your life today? You are a beautiful fuckhead, even if it gets a little dramatic sometimes. Do you? So, there's something that you could be doing that's a little messed up. There is something that you could be doing that could be a little all over the place. Okay. Leo 99 is getting blocked because I don't know why you're spamming. We don't do that here. Okay. So anyways, Aries, I'm sorry, it could be dealing with an Aries or have Aries in your chart. It just seems like it's something going on with you, Taurus. Maybe it's something that you're doing that isn't, in someone else's highest good. Maybe you could be being a bit selfish. Maybe things could feel a little one-sided on your end. But whatever the situation is, it just feels like you are trying to become a better person, or that could be your message to be that bigger, a better person right now, okay? So, Spirit, what's going on with Taurus? Energy for Taurus. Hi, Ruth. Knight of Cups. This is the time for you to be nice, although I don't think you want to. There's something here that could be a little triggering to you, or perhaps you just don't feel like, you want to do it. There's a lazy or a bit of a laid back vibe to your energy in this situation. But I feel like with the Emperor, you do have to make a move, or something does need to be done on your behalf, especially if this is in regards to a connection. Someone is probably used to you, being the one to be the bigger person here. That could be why you're like, I'm not doing it this time. But with the Two of Cups here, especially if you're in the male energy, whether I don't know if it's the same sex or you're an actual male, you're supposed to, and I hate to say that for some of you because they teach you in counseling that sex doesn't really apply, but it does. It does in regards to energy, even in tarot. I feel like, more so when it comes to male energy, if there is something that needs to be done, then you're probably the one who needs to figure it out. And if you're the female, you're supposed to let your man take the lead in ways, right? Especially if you decide to be with them and you're choosing this person as your destiny. You're going to hate me. I don't give a fuck. It's the truth. You chose him, not me. Taurus, however way this situation is applying to you, with this Two of Cups here, the male has to take the lead. And it just seems like when it comes to you, Taurus, leading with this opportunity or allowing someone to lead in this opportunity, you may feel like you're left out, or things aren't going your way, or maybe perhaps you're making the wrong decision, or you're not being heard. But with the Ace of Wands here, I feel like you will be heard, or I do feel like things will actually work out in your favor if you stick to the plan. Whatever that plan is for you could change for everybody, or anybody, depending on whether or not you're following your moon or your sun sign. But Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles here. It may be time to let down your ego a little bit in order to have a little bit of stability or understanding when it comes to your person or a situation. Now, in regards to money, some of you guys have lost that momentum. I don't know if you may have lost that momentum because of, other things that are going on in your life, or if you just don't know whether or not you still are valued at the job that you're at or doing what you're doing here. Spirit is saying either find something that you love about where you're at, or possibly look into other directions in regards to financial situations, because it seems like you guys need the money, but you're dragging your feet a little bit. And it could be because either you feel comfortable, or again, you feel underappreciated. But the Ten of Swords is here. Taurus, if you don't make something happen soon, shit is going to get shaken up for you, and I don't feel like you're going to feel all that great about it. Page of Wands, some of you guys are definitely going towards a new commitment. Could be in regards to your finances, but this can also be in regards to love. Three of Wands is here. I do see you guys being optimistic that things are looking up for you or coming towards you, especially in regards to love. But with the Six of Wands here, there's something that you want done your way. There's something that you want to be acknowledged in regards to, or there's a way that you want things to happen. And with the Strength card here, I feel like you're standing on that. And while that's okay, whatever it is that you want, or however you want things to go, you have a right to have that boundary. But I also feel like you need to make sure that you're not kind of smiting someone else's boundary in order to have yours in place. It should be fair, right? So same thing goes with, money. Yes, you want money. Yes, you want abundance of money, and you do need to be comfortable at best or content with where you're at. But you also need to feel respected. You know, you don't have to necessarily feel like a priority, but it seems like right now you may feel like you're taken advantage of, or again, like this job isn't for you anymore. So redirect your energy for a little bit, Taurus. Maybe go surfing to see whether or not there's anything else out there for you if you're not happy about where you're at. But with the Six of Wands here and the Strength card, something is telling me to tell you to stay where you're at. Stay put. I feel like you're just bored right now because you don't want to do shit, okay? And that's kind of the energy that Taurus falls in sometimes, especially when too much is going on. I need a break. I need a break. I need to go to bed. I'm first day Gemini, right before Taurus, and that's what I do. When things get a little overwhelming for me, I'm going to lay down. I'm going to take a nap. I'll be back. And I feel like that's kind of, you know, what you're doing right now. But with the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, you know, your energy is needed somewhere, if not everywhere right now, and especially in regards to love, okay? So Taurus, good luck with that. I do see the Four of Pentacles and and the Knight of Wands. You're not backing down from a situation. So if you're cross-watching for Taurus, just know that you're gonna have to have patience with Taurus, because Taurus is doing their normal routine where they get a little stubborn and they don't care what nobody has to say or do. They're going to do them, okay? And hopefully if you're going to be around for that ride, you're going to learn how to deal with them while they're doing them, whatever that means for you, okay? So thank you, Taurus, Gemini. I'm going to start you guys off at 1624. Hi, Jimmies. Let's get you one card, and it says the universe is your sugar daddy. When do we not have some type of sugar going on somewhere? It says we've all spent enough time feeling fucked by the universe to assume it's time that we get showered with some real love or some real shit is dope. Spend time today letting the universe treat you like the arm candy that you are. The simple act of changing your vibe to receiving and thanking the universe for all of its cosmic bling will do the trick. Your mantra today is bring it on, Poppy. So why do I feel like some good stuff is happening for you? Like in a literal form? Oh. Bitches, taxes is hitting. Okay, so things are looking up for you. I feel like you guys are getting blessed with things, or you may just be on the up and up with your finances, or you're taking care of business right now. Things are going well. Okay, I will say that things are getting, you know, very swell for you. And even if it's not in regards to money, maybe you're just noticing that a lot of things are changing in your life overall, and you're like, yes, thank you. Something is letting up. Four of Swords here. It seems like things are letting up because you chilled out. You chilled out a little bit. You're okay, maybe it's not happening. You got to follow the timeline. Maybe, you know, the worst ain't over for you yet. I don't know. Maybe you're going through the worst. Well, all I know is Four of Swords is here. The key to getting to your sugar daddy, being the universe, is to chill out, you know, fall back a little bit. Because it does feel like with the Empress here and the Lovers, you are always destined to be taken care of. And it's funny because a lot of Geminis may feel like they're not getting the best out of a situation, but I don't think you realize how abundant you are without having to do much at all. It's like opportunities are always falling in your lap, or just when things could get worse, it gets better. It's like, you know, you have those cliffhanger situations and then all of a sudden you're saved and you're like, oh shit, that really worked out for me. You are highly favored to the universe, and you always have been. The thing is, with the Nine of Wands here and the Ten of Wands, you're hard-headed. You don't learn a good lesson unless there's a good lesson to be learned. And with that being said, y'all got to figure shit out the hard way, okay? Now, that doesn't mean that, again, you're not favorite. It just means that you and the universe have fights sometimes, just like you and your partners or whatever the situation is, because you're a little hard-headed and you like to do things your way and you don't like to be told what to do. The Death card is here, though. You're finally not being so stubborn this year. Look at you. Either you're following your intuition, you're learning the difference between the two, or you're just getting a little bit more wiser when it comes to what you know to be true about your life and what you got to do to live it. Eight of Wands is here, which is funny as hell with the devil. It just seems like you like to have a little too much fun or an edge to your life. And that could be, again, how you hit those tower moments. You are a little feisty or a risk taker when shit starts to get boring for you. That's funny. You are that person that can not always have a calm moment, because, you know, then you're looking for something else to do. So it just seems like with this Death card and the Eight of Wands, while you're going through transformation, just to keep you on cue, you know, you're going to have these moments. It doesn't mean that they're going to be terrible moments. It doesn't mean that you're not going to survive. You may be a little dramatic, because I do see a Gemini here who's a little dramatic. They already know what's going on, or they already know the truth, or they already know, you know, what the path leads ahead of them. But it just seems like, in a way, you guys, I don't want to do that. Again, I don't want to listen, and I don't want to be told what to do, but it's almost like Spirit is pushing you to do something anyway. Now, what this is in regards to, could be in regards to your love life. It could be in regards to a home or a family dynamic. This can also be in regards to your happiness. Maybe you have some type of goals or something that you want to set. You are being pushed to do something now. It's not like an inkling. It's not like, you know, you're going to be figuring out on your own. It's like, damn, I really got to do it whether I like it or not, right? If this is in regards to love, it just feels like you're a little bit more mature than the person that you're dealing with. But again, just like Taurus, you picked them. You picked this person to be your leader. And with the Tower card here, you're realizing that this nigga ain't the best leader. If you're single, same thing still applies. Your type sucks. It does. And with the Tower card here, I feel like you know it sucks, and then you try to go for something that's a little bit better. But Gemini, I'm talking to a Gemini who definitely has a type. Okay? Now, moving forward, Queen of Wands here, I feel like you're learning to speak up more for yourself, be a little bit more calculated, be a little bit more in control. And moving forward here, it seems like it kind of works for you with the Nine of Cups. But why do I feel like with the Three of Pentacles here, you're still being very nice? You're still being very nice, even though you're supposed to be being the Queen of Wands. And I just want to see where that gets you, because this looks like it's leaning more towards love. But let's see. The Hangman, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Again, feeling like your boundaries are being tried, you know, because they're not really getting in this person's private area, whatever he's blocking, but they're trying it, right? So it almost feels like, because you're nice to a default, maybe because that's just your other twin. One of y'all could be really nice, one of y'all can be very mean. Your nice twin is peeking out and allowing somebody to try you. Gemini, it's just going to whip you back into shape. It's going to remind you who you are or what you need to be doing moving forward. And I feel like that's fine. It's just a trigger moment in order to help you realize what you've been doing wrong, or what you're doing wrong again, right? And this can, again, apply to my singles or the people who are in a relationship, because you could be single and be allowing of I heard a bum. Oh, I don't like to hear that word. You could be letting a bum, you know, do too much in your life. But you also could be letting any type of potential suitor do anything in your life. And that is still very much a problem here. With this Ace of Cups, though, it just feels like you realign back with what you're supposed to do. You get back on cue here, because you may have, you know, gotten too nice for a second. It's all right, because King of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Strength card, you're straightening up a little bit, and you're getting someone else to straighten up as well. And bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles here. That's how things kind of fall. Okay, so that clarifies what I was already thinking. Everything else seems to be going really good for you guys as well. Your problem is really love. Your problem is love right now. Or even if everything isn't really good for you, everything remains the same, but love is highly highlighted for you right now, Gemini. That may be, oh, we're in Venus retrograde, so you may be, you know, jumping up or over hurdles, or realizing something about yourself or your lack of love, or other people's lack of love during this time, and that could be a little triggering for you. Okay, yeah, it's all about figuring out what or who you want, and if there's substance there, and if it can make you happy or not. Okay, so you guys, this has been your reading. Thank you. Until next time, don't forget to hit the like button. We're moving on to Cancer. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, I will see you Geminis tomorrow for your reading. And I'm seeing a lot of other signs want me to start doing their readings. You got to tell your cosigns that they need to be here too, because y'all be wanting it and be one of y'all. My ass be hurting sitting in this chair. Okay, so I can't sit here all day for nothing. Cancer, your card says, holy shit, you are enough. What would happen if you just let yourself drop all that reasoning you have not to do something or to not be good enough and picked it back up for everything that made you feel good enough? You can always go back to believing that you're not good enough tomorrow, but today you need to find a way to make yourself feel a little bit better, like really, really better. Be nice to yourself, okay? If you want to book a reading, everything that you need is in my description. You definitely wouldn't be able to book it now. Okay, so Spirit, please tell me, what do we have for Cancer? Energy for Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? Okay, so Cancer, you guys have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you're stepping up or standing up. You're very talkative these days. Coming off as an air sign with the Four of Pentacles, keep your opinions to yourself. Keep your opinions to yourself. And the reason why I feel like you're going to have to keep your opinions to yourself is because it's protecting your own peace or your own happiness right now. People could be taking you the wrong way, or there could be a fire sign here who could kind of like go against shit that you say. They do that. You know, fire signs just believe in what they believe and they don't want to hear what nobody else has to say. Queen of Swords, and that could start kind of an argument here because it's like, why did you ask me? And then when they, you know, fall back or when they give you a reason why, you're kind of upset with them. Ten of Cups here. This can definitely be someone you are emotionally connected to or family. But with the Page of Cups here, I feel like you also have to be mindful that this can be another water sign, by the way. You also have to be very mindful that you're a little bit more mature, perhaps even older than the person that you're dealing with. So although there is a strong connection, you are a little bit more experience when it comes to life overall here. And with the Moon card, it can definitely trigger this person because, again, naturally it feels like this person likes to be the know-it-all, or maybe they're the leader in their circle of friends or things like that, and it's hard for them to kind of bow down or understand where you're coming from or respect it. Okay, I do see you recovering from some type of heartbreak. I don't know if this is like a past heartbreak with who you're with or someone else or something else from the past. I think that with the Ten of Pentacles here in the Sun card, you're worried about things that make you feel whole and not things that tore you apart or not things that didn't really align with you in the past. And that's great because with the Three of Pentacles here, it almost seems like things are starting to make sense to you with how your behavior is or excuse me, things that you need to work on in the future in order to become a better person. I would definitely take a break from, you know, going against people. This can be like arguments or disagreements. It seems like it just drains your energy that you probably already don't have, or just things that doesn't need to be said. It's like, you know what, if you, maybe you're talking on the phone with your friend, or maybe you're talking to your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and then they talk to you and all of a sudden they get defensive. That's your cue. Okay, whenever the person gets defensive, whenever things seem to get argumentative, just bow out gracefully. Yeah, Seven of Swords and the Queen of Wands, because it also gets you in your ego and it may make a situation way worse than it has to be. Justice card is here, though. I do see you and someone being able to at least make amends or stay on the same page after this argument or disagreement, just as long as, again, nobody tries to be in full control. And what I mean by that is, let's say there is an argument. And then after that argument is over, the person is like, you know, well, you said this and that bothered me. And you're like, well, I said this because you... No. It's a need for you guys to call the truth for truth and keep it moving. All right. Three of Wands is here. Page of Wands and the Lovers. Yeah, because someone is learning from you. they're doing it at their own pace, and they may be a little stubborn because I'm getting that energy, but they're learning, they're understanding. Cross watchers, you may want to be a little careful here because Cancer doesn't seem to be all that good at being manipulated, and it can bring an energy here of needing to show you, okay? And they can get really facetious when it comes to feeling played, okay? I'll say that for a lack of better words. Two of Pentacles is here. They don't like to feel like they've lost the power or the connection. They start to act out. All right, so moving forward, Leo. Let's see what we have for Leos. Oh my God, I'm already 30 minutes in. It says, the moment you start acting like life is a blessing, it starts to feel like one. Is that you banging? Get grateful. Get grateful, get grateful, get grateful. If you're looking for answers, the easiest fix to any problem is to start with gratitude. Look around and name something amazing. Do you truly love your amazing cat? What's awesome about your cat? Aren't you glad it's alive? Do you hate cats? Isn't it amazing that you don't have one then? They're a little creepy. Whatever it is, just keep going and be happy for what you have. Okay. So Leos, it seems like right now you're going to have to be happy with the small things. I don't want to say that big things are happening for you, but maybe spirit, or I'm sorry, I'm sick. Maybe spirit, or, you know, whoever you believe in may feel like you are not being grateful enough for what you have already, but you're asking for more. I definitely feel like there's going to be some downloads or something like that, that it could even be dreams. Why am I getting dreams? I'm getting Leos having dreams that they're making more, they're doing more, something like that. You could even be getting dreams about having a baby or something like that. It's interesting because this is like spirit showing you what you could be doing, or where you literally are in another life, or some weird shit like that. Whatever. I'm not going to get too far into it, but it's almost like saying this could be you, but this is what you're doing, or this is what you're worried about. Seven of Cups is here. Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like nothing's ever good enough in your life, but if you take a step back or you look at what you wanted in the past, you've gotten it now. So spirit is like, listen, you need to be a little bit more grateful, and those messages could be coming to you in your sleep or midday. Yeah, the High Priestess is here. Some of you guys are daydreaming, to let you know that you are on the right path, or you aren't losing the momentum that you think you are. Four of Swords is here. Some of you guys are definitely having those dreams as well, but with the Nine of Wands and the Strength card, you don't really remember them because you have a lot of shit going on, especially during the day. Now, in regards to money, because I see you guys focused on money more than anything. What? People just say shit that makes me want to. In regards to money, it seems like you guys are a little bit more worried about that than anything. I definitely feel like you need to try not to overwork yourself. They know you're a good worker. And there's a job or something here that you're thinking about quitting. Don't quit yet. There could be like some dysfunctional situations going on, especially if you're a manager. I definitely feel like you have to change your approach. Yes, I'm doing questions tomorrow. You may have to change your approach with how you're dealing with situations in order to feel a little bit better. But the goal is to not lose your composure, especially if you're a boss or you're in a boss-like position. You're going to have to carry yourself like one. I'm getting a Leo who kind of loses their shit sometimes, or acts out. Their ego comes out, or when they get triggered, something comes out of them and they get a little nasty. That can jeopardize your position. Okay? Now, Five of Swords here, Queen of Wands. Someone is mad at you. Someone is very, very upset with you. Could be another fire sign. This person is trying to hold back from you, but I don't know if they really want to. I feel like they're trying to hold back from you because they may feel like this is what is preserving their energy, or, you know, black girl matters. I don't know. I just feel like this person feels like they're empowering themselves. No, I'm on Leo. They feel like they're empowering themselves, but they don't necessarily know if they're making the right move here. It's so funny. the Four of Cups. They want you to feel neglected, or they want you to feel like you made the wrong decision, or like you did something wrong. Bottom of the deck here is the Sun card, though. They're getting a kick out of, you know, making you gravel or something like that. But Seven of Wands here, Five of Cups and Justice. They have to be careful, because if they take this farther than they're supposed to, they also end up losing too. So cross watcher, be careful there. Interesting. Anything else Leo needs to be aware of? Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Two of Wands. You're going to have a very, I heard, exciting situation come to you soon in love. You're going to have to choose whether or not this is going to be a moment for you, or if this is something that's long term. Because with the Sun card and the Three of Wands here, in order for this situation to either go right or left, you're going to have to be sure of what you want now. Page of Swords is here. Don't lie to your... That just threw me off, because I just heard people just talking. One second. All right, so again, I done lost my fucking place. Three of Wands, the Sun card. I'm going to start over on that one, because I forgot. Maybe I wasn't supposed to tell y'all. King of Swords, the Devil, and the Seven of Pentacles. Be careful with how you're dealing with a certain situation in regards to money. This is something that came out already in the previous spread. I'm going to tell you guys again, because it seems like sometimes you let your temper get the best of you. And in that case, I feel like you guys need to have a cool down period. The Fool card is here with the Hierophant. Stick to what you know you're supposed to do in regards to work, or stick to, you know, the protocol at work. If you have someone who's not following direction, or you have someone who's doing some fuck shit to you, make sure you're very upfront with, you know, what you're going to do next and how you're going to do it. Okay? All right, Leo, I am sorry about that interruption. I was like, what the fuck is going on in the background? Virgo, let's see what we have for you. Give me a card for Virgo. Hello, guys. And it says, think twice before you give a fuck, Virgo. Ask yourself, what is that thing that is bothering me or hunting me? And does it matter? If it didn't matter, would I be happier, kinder, more productive? If it didn't matter, would I sleep more? Would you let yourself enjoy an ice cream cone or whatever else your heart desires? If so, then don't give a F about it. If not giving a F means going against one of your core values, then go ahead, give that F. You're not supposed to never give a F. The point is give them when it matters, to balance out your Fs. If your Fs were money, would you drop that much money there? Take care of how you're spending your Fs and spend them wisely. So are you caring too much, Virgo? That could be a thing for you. I'm not going to take that away from you. That could be a thing. You're overthinking something. You're putting too much energy or emphasis on something or someone that does not matter. Okay? Queen of Pentacles, because y'all got other things going on that you need to worry about. Possibly finances, where you live at, the rent. Okay, a job. It's like, you know, you got all these other more important things going on, but with the Eight of Wands, your mind keeps going there, or you keep putting your focus there. Nine of Pentacles, if a person is stressing you out, drop them. Period. And I'm not saying, I'm not saying that it has to be forever, but I'm saying right now in this very moment, it's not really worth your time. Let them come back, or let them do what they have to do until you're ready. Okay? I feel like they need to grow up. They need to mature. It's not anything that you really can do. Ooh, nothing that you can really do in this situation. Yeah, Page of Pentacles fell out in the reverse on the floor. They're not willing to learn. They're not willing to reciprocate. And you could be trying to get this person to see things from your point of view out of love because you feel like, you know what's best for them, or you think they should trust you. But the truth is, this person also wants to be the lead, or they want you to do what they want you to do, even though they don't really know what they're doing. This person is a tad bit immature, and they go about, matters of the heart, or they go about how they feel very recklessly. It's like, even if you are wrong, this person doesn't know how to respectfully say that. And that could be a big problem here. Could be an earth sign, water. I have air here too, but whoever this person is, I feel like they're too stubborn or stuck in their ways to see or to understand you. And it doesn't matter how nice you put it right now. I'm not saying it's forever, but for right now, not so good. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. So there's a job here that isn't paying their way. I do see you wanting to leave. I do see you possibly leaving. Thank you. I see you possibly either looking for a new job or heading in the direction of leaving, but you may be afraid. The World card is here and the Star card. Don't be. It seems like some of you guys may be, okay. That's funny because King Mo, this reminds me of you. There's a new job possibly here, but it looks like some of you, and I'm not saying all of you, get up and quit your job, but there's a Virgo here who would be right to leave. Maybe you aren't being treated right. Maybe in some type of way it is throwing you off your game. Maybe it is making you feel less than. It could be depressing, whatever the situation is. If you do feel that way about your job, then it probably is time for you to find a way to get the fuck out of there. I knew someone who took a, what is it called? A mental leave or something like that. They had their psychologist or therapist write a letter for them and tell them that they need a break from work because it was stressing them the fuck out. Do what you have to do, but do it the right way, right? That way you can still get paid, or you can still have other options of how you're going to make money while taking this time to yourself, because I do see a Virgo here who is absolutely burnt out, okay? Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, and the King of Wands. Do not let your thoughts, because that's what seems to be going on a lot for you right now, dominate how you act. Okay, because you don't have proof. I feel like this can go for jobs, this can go for friendships, this can go for relationships. It just seems like when something is bothering you, you automatically show it. It comes out very aggressive, and it can make people not like you because you cannot even have the full story or the right understanding. But because you feel the way you act on it, it may make people not necessarily dislike you, but not really want to be around you. Four of Swords and the Nine of Wands here. I also feel like you have to protect your energy. There is a Tower moment coming for you. I'm going to look a little deeper into what that Tower moment is. Six of Pentacles, again, in regards to money. So this is like a triple warning for you to buckle up on your finances. Maybe try to save or look for another job, because there is a hit coming in regards to money. All right. Virgo, yours was all about money, which is hilarious for you because that's all y'all worry about aside from love any damn way. Y'all remind me of of Leos. That's why y'all so damn close. And Capricorn. Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, and Taurus, sometimes Aquarius, but not really, share the same energy when it comes to money. I'm noticing that. So now we're moving to Libra. All right, Libra, let's pull you an oracle. And it says, this could be the day you stop doing that self-destructive thing you do. What's the first thing you thought of when I said self-destructive thing? There it is. You now imagine what it would be like if you stopped doing that thing, like right now. Think of who you could ask for help, because if you could have stopped it on your own, you probably would have already done so. Now call that person and ask for help. You can even make up a safe word like bananas. Text text cause ain't no one or anyone doing anything anymore when it comes to calls. Emojis, because emojis are more effective than words. Okay. Libra, it's time for change. There's something that you're doing that's self-sabotaging. And I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but it's time for you to grow out of that thing. It's time for you to stop doing that thing. It's time for you to be a better person. Because if you're not really being a better person, then you're kind of keeping yourself down. Okay, and it could be something as small as smoking cigarettes. It could be something as big as letting someone constantly disrespect you in a relationship or in a dynamic. It just seems like something here is beneath you, but you're still in it. You're still associating with it. So let's see what we have. Two of Pentacles. You know damn well what it is, because you're already struggling with the idea of letting it go, or how you could let this thing go. And with the Two of Wands here and the King of Pentacles, it can very well be a person. And if it is somebody, a person, it is someone that you hold in high regard. It is somebody you really like or you love, or someone who does a lot for you. But it just seems like right now what they do for you may not be super exceeding what you need from them. You know, this could be someone you are romantically involved in who just refuses to give you what you need in order to flourish in a situation with them. I do feel like this person may be a great provider, or this person may be really good at making you feel like they are. But there's something here that's a little off, and I feel like you need to be a little bit honest with yourself, because you're waiting to see what's next. But I already feel like you've waited for a while now, and nothing new has popped up. The Fool card is here. It's funny because it feels like this person knows how to pull a facade over your head. Like maybe this person is really good at making things look like they're different than what they are. You know, that's what a facade is. This person may be like, you know, I'm not really ready for a relationship, but they have you cooking dinner for them every night, or you guys are having sex unprotected, or maybe this person is with you a lot, or maybe they're really controlling and you feel like they're a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but they're not really putting a title on it. Okay, that's just an example, but if that's the case, then you know where you're letting yourself down at, because you know what you deserve. This Ace of Wands here is calling for you to speak up in that moment. It's calling for you to really say how you feel, or tell them exactly what you want, but also be willing to walk away, because that's the whole point. You know, people don't really understand the point of speaking up. You know, they don't really understand the point of boundaries. The boundary of the other side of that boundary is to leave if a person is not respecting it. It's to back away from people who don't respect you, who don't respect things that trigger you or make you feel less than, right? But a lot of people aren't ready to actually leave when they set those boundaries, so then the person doesn't take you seriously. Okay? Now, High Priestess, 10 of Wands, 3 of Cups. It's not going to be easy, because I do feel like your dynamic of friends or your surroundings may change once you start to be very honest with people about what you need from them. But nonetheless, it doesn't mean that the right people aren't going to stick around. Only people who are going to be leaving are the people who never really had your best interest at heart in the first place, Libra. Knight of Pentacles. I don't feel like you need to like set up a fucking group message and tell everybody, but I do feel like, you know, over time you need to start letting people know as they trigger you what you don't like, you know, and what you're not going to take, and what they need to fix or get themselves together before you drop them, and mean that shit. So the next time they do it, it's a warning. If you tell a kid, the next time you do that, I'm going to pop your ass, be expecting for me to pop your ass the next time you do it, okay? What is your consequence for overstepping your boundary, Libra? Now, in regards to work, the Hermit, the 4 of Cups, you're tired of the job, but the job makes you a lot of money. Cool. What can we do to make, you know, your job a little bit more interesting? Put your heart into it. I feel like it's not necessarily a bad job, but I just feel like either it gets boring or they're requiring too much from you. Bottom of the deck here, Queen of Wands here. Make your job fun by putting your own spin on it. Maybe you need to make fun of people during the day. I used to hike on people when I was at work all day. Just fuck it. Why not? Maybe that's something you could try to make it a little bit more fun. Or shit, you bring donuts, you create a game, you do things that make it a little bit, you know, better for you to make your hours go by. It is what it is. All right. So thank you, Libra. Scorpios. Your card says the secret to beginning a good human. Wait. The secret to being a good human is learning not to take your shit out on others. Okay? Learning to shut the fuck up is a life-changing skill. There's a time and a place to express your feelings, but that's usually after you've already taken some deep breaths, maybe a million of them. Once you figured out the difference, once you figure out what the difference is between your shit and their shit and just shit that happens, not everything will be, not everything will need an emotional response or an action. Sometimes you just gotta feel it, take notes, and move right through it. If when you're speaking you feel antagonized or you're afraid, you're usually taking your own shit out on others. Harming others or making others feel some type of way won't stop yours from feeling some type of way. So Scorpio, are you Scorpioing? Because this seems to be a thing for Scorpios, and I've had Scorpio friends, and they tend to do that. It almost feels like projection, like you're going through something, so everybody has to be going through what you're going through, or you know, you're not happy, so now you're mean to everybody else, or you're having these snarky comments, or you're just doing a little sneaky underhanded shit. People are noticing. Okay. I don't necessarily know if they're doing anything about it, but this can be a note to self, you know. Let me chill out, let me one myself, because you could be taking your shit out on other people who don't really deserve it. All right, so let's see what we have for Scorpios. Energy for Scorpios. Energy for Scorps. All right, Scorpios. Okay, so Page of it's funny because whoever this person is who is getting the shit end of the stick with you is actually trying to help you or make things better for you. It could be a lover or a friend or just someone who really cares about you and wants to help you in a way. But it just seems... Sorry, can y'all hear me? Y'all in and out? Can you hear me now? I was on a phone call. Are we back? I just want to make sure we're back. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Pinky. So 6 of Swords here, 10 of Pentacles. It almost seems like you're kind of fighting your own battle, what you believe or how you want things to happen. And it is your life, Scorpio. You know, if you feel like this person is telling you what they feel like you should do based off their life, you don't have to be nasty about it. But I definitely feel like you should tell them that, you know, you're not going to do it that way. Okay. Someone also always feels victimized. This can be, again, a friend or someone you're in a relationship with when you turn them down. Maybe they feel like you never believe anything that they have to say. Ace of Wands here, 9 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, because it feels like this person is either new or they're trying their best to fit into your circle because they feel like you would be you would benefit from having them around. They're trying to show you that you could benefit from having them. This can cause an issue here because I feel like this person may come off a little too pushy. Is it going in and out for everybody or just for Miss Grant? Interesting, because this 8 of Wands is here. I feel like this person, whoever they are, is going to tell you. They're going to tell you that they feel like you're pushing them away. I also see work getting a little antsy for you. Why do I feel like there's a garnishment or something coming off your check? Why? The High Priestess. There's something here that you were ignoring that you knew needed to be paid. Oh, okay. So some of you guys were sued, but whatever. There's a garnishment or something that may come out your check or perhaps even your taxes. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. So just be mindful of that, because I see someone wanting to decorate or do something in regards to their house or their home. Maybe they even wanted to move or something. But the Star card is here. It just helps you out. I also see someone, possibly an Aquarius or a Gemini, wanting to reconcile. You and this person could have been on the outs. Maybe you felt like this person was a liar. They were. I feel like whatever you called them out on was true. But now that, you know, you call this out, I think you guys can move forward. But I also feel like you need to be careful. Okay? If it's going in and out, you may want to come back. Leave out and come back, okay? I'm almost feeling like whoever this person is that you found out was a liar, you need to take at a grain of salt moving forward. Not saying that you can't trust them forever, but right now it's just not, it's not worth it. You know, they're going to have to earn your trust again. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Wands. Make it hard for them. Shouldn't have lied to you in the first place. Anything else for Scorps? Anything else for Scorps? 7 of Cups, Judgment, and the 10 of Swords. You got to put an end to indecision when it comes to things that are going on in your life right now. I feel like with the 5 of Pentacles, if you don't get decisive about what you want and how you want things to go, you're not going to have shit. You're going to start all over again and build your way up to the top. And this could be in regards to relationships. Why am I also getting a job? If you don't take that risk, if you don't start acting like you want that job, if you don't start dressing the part, you won't have that part, okay? So, thank you, Scorpio. Sagittarius. What do we have for Saggies? Be the change you wish to see up in this bitch. Hey, you. You want to see everything that's wrong in the world, and who knows the difference between being an activist and being a whiny ass complainer is action. You want the world to be more kind. Be kind to yourself, or be kind to others. You want everybody to stop littering, then start picking up the litter. You can't stand judging or judgmental hard blows, then quit judging other people. If you really want things to change, it's just as simple as changing it yourself. Oh, so why do I feel like that was kind of calling you out, Sagittarius? Why do I feel like there are certain things that you're wanting other people to do, or certain ways that you want people to live, or, you know, judgment that you're casting on other people, meanwhile you're no better? I know Sagittarius is like that. I know Sagittarius is like that. It almost seems like you need to be in deep reflection. Because are you calling yourself out on everything that you're calling out on other people? When you're on the phone and you're talking about people and, you know, what they're going through, or while you're judging other people, are you paying attention to you and the things that you love to do, or the things that you love not to do? Very interesting here. When you take accountability, I feel like you'll see how hard it is for other people to take accountability. Well, 6 of Wands is here. I definitely feel like this is an eye-opener for you. Maybe I'm calling you out on your shit too. I think you guys are going to be a little bit more careful with what you say or how you deal with things moving forward. Knight of Cups, you probably need this talk. Especially because although you're trying to hold back and be a better person, you may not know where to start. It starts at being too judgmental. Maybe feeling like you're better in a way than other people, or that you know better, while still, again, making the same decisions as everybody else is making to fuck around and find out. 7 of Cups here and the 4 of Wands, especially in regards to relationships or commitments. It almost feels like with the High Priestess here, you misjudge people based off of what you know to be right or wrong. But again, you're not finding the balance in your own love lives. Oh, Queen of Swords. You're actually completely denying yourself honesty or truth in a situation. 8 of Wands is here, but that's probably why you're having to see other people go through things, because it's very similar. Interesting. You're just not tying yourself to it. Ace of Pentacles, but you are now. You are now. Who's that person that you're talking about, how gullible or how dumb they are about what they do with their love life? Or who's that person that you're saying, oh, they need to work harder or they need to do better? Then let's take a deeper look on how that person almost matches you identically. That's why you notice them so much. They're on your vibration. You wouldn't even know this person if they weren't so close to your vibration. You ever notice that someone had a car and then now you see that car all the time? You've invited that car into your vibration. You ever never noticed a person or seen a person before and then you see them and then now you see them all the fucking time? Or you ever dated somebody and then as soon as y'all stop dating, you never seen them again? That's because they're no longer on your frequency. Sometimes they never are. Same thing with this. You see the negativity in someone and you're pointing out all their flaws. It's because a lot of that is your flaws too. It's very deep here, but with the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Cups, some of you guys have to realize and heal that part of you that makes you judge other people. You know, and a lot of that, it seems like there's a lot of deflection as well. 10 of Swords here, though, and the King of Pentacles. It almost feels like you may think you're better because you rise above it, but it's not really what you do. That's not really what you do. You're really just ignoring it and pushing yourself forward. All right? Not saying you're not abundant in your own right, but just be careful here. Okay? So what else is it that Sagittarius needs to know? Because I'm not going to bust your balls this whole reading. Okay, so we have the 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are healing. Could be from major pain. Could have been a heartbreak, or this can be physical pain. I just want you to be careful. Know your limits next time. Now, if this is in regards to love, know your limits when it comes to love or what you're doing or what you're allowing in regards to a person. Now, if this is in regards to work, you can't lift that. You can't sit in that seat all day without stretching. You know, you can't sit there for 10 hours straight and look at the computer screen without having your glasses on. Whatever it is, just, again, know your limits and don't burn yourself out anymore. I do feel like money is going to continuously increase, but these kids are getting in the way. What kids, you say? Whatever kids is getting in your way. I don't know if they're your kids. Maybe they're your nieces and nephews. If there's none of that is around, it could be people at work. Okay, 4 of Pentacles is here, though. Keep your momentum and stay to yourself. I also feel like there could be a need to stay away from gossip. I don't know if this is in the workplace or whether or not this is friends and family. Mind your business and have other people mind theirs when they're coming towards you as well. All right, that's my rising. That's deep. I have to go back and look at that when I get a chance because I don't even be giving a fuck about people. to know what's going on in their life and judge them about it. I swear I don't care. Capricorns. 1 second, guys. I just want to get the rest of these signs down here so it doesn't take me so long to timestamp. All right, so Cappy, your card says, vibrate so high that toxic people fall back because they no longer know how to approach you. Boom. I don't even really have to read this, but I'm going to read the rest of it. It says, know how you can tell when you're on some hardcore personal growth? Your perspective gets bigger and your inner circle gets smaller. It might be that people who want to gossip quick texting you because they know you don't talk about it, or you're busy manifesting your dreams to keep your side of the story clean. It just seems like those snarly old people with those old wounds may want to avoid you because they see you doing better. You have set your boundaries. Be kind to yourself and others as you grow, as you outgrow people, places, and things. Okay. Okay. I love that for you. You're no longer with that crowd. And if you're still in that crowd, only certain people are going to relate to you now. Them toxic people, the people that you know haven't been, doing anything good for you, they're not going to be around you anymore. I feel like you're more focused on the things that make you a better person. You're definitely stepping in your power. You seem to be very passionate about what you want out of life now. I also see you very comfortable at home, or I don't know if you just recently moved into a new place. It just seems like you're really happy to be where you're at or to have things going the way they're going. You may be really uplifted or feeling a lot better now. I'm getting you to be lighthearted. Capricorns usually have these very heavy readings or this very heavy energy to them, but I don't feel that from you right now. You're happy. You're happy, or at least you're striving to be happy. You're not paying attention to any downtime anymore. Queen of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are making good money. But it's like you're well-rounded, Capricorn. Wow. Love life seems to be going really well. And if you're single, it seems like you're about to meet somebody that makes you feel really good about yourself. This person may even be a soulmate. Ace of Swords is here. Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card. This is beautiful. I feel like life is changing for you this year because you've what is the word? I'm getting like held yourself back, refrained from certain things. Thank you, Spirit. You've refrained from certain things that you know no longer serve you. You got busy. Magician. Yeah, look at this. Wow. You guys are manifesting a better life. A different life than even you knew as a child. So maybe outgrowing family or changing your perspective on family or what to do in regards to family. And the Moon card, stepping out of your own way. Not letting fear stop you from making or reaching your goals. Some of you guys have a lot of fire in your chart, specifically Aries or Leo. And air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, you're seeing things clearer. You're older. I'm talking to someone whose frontal lobe cortex is opening up here. And just look at this, Ace of Wands. Like I said, it's like things that you didn't notice or you didn't realize before, you're realizing now. You're getting wiser. And in return, your vibration is high and your blessings are being met. I feel like in the past, the issue you could have had was constantly having to relearn situations or grow up. Bottom of the deck here is the Ace of Pentacles, but you got it. There was a lesson or something that could have happened last year. It could have been big. It could have been prominent. You could know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. You've outgrown something or you've learned the lesson. Spirit knows that, or you gave it clarity. So now you get to move on to the next phase of your life. What else do we have for Cappies? Cappies, this is a really good fucking reading. What else do we have for Cappies? Knight of Wands, the Devil. Okay, so here's the thing. While you're on this higher path, right, there's always things that kind of try to drag you back because you're moving on fast, you know? You got your wits about you and you got the fuck on. The old you still is there. The old you still very much so wants control. And that could be, like I said, that dark energy that I usually feel from you that you're kind of putting in the back burner and shutting the door. You know it's a part of you, but you don't want to be that person anymore. You don't want to do that thing anymore. When it comes up, because it's always going to come up because it is a part of you, you have to maintain control over it in order to still see things from a positive way. And this could be the way you think. I was talking to a Capricorn who's in a great fucking relationship. I mean, great fucking relationship. They've been engaged for almost 10 years. Never married. Kids together, live together. What you waiting for? You see what I'm saying? It's like you need to take that step. You should take that step, but that negative energy or whatever is holding you back is that dark energy that is keeping you from taking that higher step. And it is dark. Okay, so this can be that I heard a dark passenger, so that can be what this is. Okay, 2 of Swords, 6 of Swords here. It's not going to stop you, but with the Death card, it needs to be a different way that you deal with it. Bottom of the deck here is the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're starting to realize what it is or how to deal with it, but again, you're going to have to remain consistent. Which means even in arguments, even in disagreements, even on bad days, you need to know that that's exactly what they are, just bad days and bad arguments. They're nothing for you to stay stuck on for too long or to stress yourself out about or to, you know, recreate your life all over again based off of those moments. All right. So thank you, Capricorn. Great fucking reading, Aquarius. Let's hope that your reading is just as good. Energy for Aquarius. Let's get Aquarius and Oracle. It says no is a full sentence. I love that. I'm teaching my husband this now. It says, you know what punctuates that sentence? Action. When we spend too much time explaining our boundaries to people, we forget we have a fucking boundary. Say no and quit participating in shit you don't want to do. Remove yourself from a situation you don't want to be in. Be your own boundary. If you don't want to be a part of something, Why are you still actively apart from it? If you are above it, if you're too good for it, if you've outgrown it, why are you still doing it? You know, like, it just seems like there's something here that makes no sense, but you keep making sense of it. How? There has to be a little bit of insanity here going on. And my February Aquarius is, y'all know insanity a bit too well. All right. So let's see what's going. And then I drop these cards. I'm going to see what they are. Look at this. Knight of Swords in the reverse. What did I say? Fucking insanity. And then it falls. Hold on. I'm going to take them. No, I'm not. I'm not, because my stomach. I wanted them, but I'm not going to take them. All right. So what do we have for Aquarius? Energy for Aquarius. That just lets me know that what I was saying was on the money. Be careful here, especially in February Aquarius, with your mental health. I wish I could see what those other two cards are. Maybe I wasn't supposed to. But Spirit, please tell me what we have. Knight of Cups. Okay, look at this. Seven of Swords, though. Oh, my God. And the Moon card. So love. Love is here. Someone is trying their best to be supportive. But you have these doubts, right? You have these worries all the time. You never trust people. Maybe anymore, because at some point in time, I do see you being a lover girl or a lover guy here. Whatever. It's time to step back into your lover girl or lover guy energy for this situation. But I feel like it's kind of hard for you to be on the same page with people, because for one, you like to move fast. And then for two, with this Four of Cups here, I also feel like when people are showing you too much aggression, you wonder why. You know, like it almost seems like you overthink yourself out of situations all the fucking time. Pay attention to small things, calling it knowing or feeling, but you don't actually know or feel shit. You'd be a little confused, because if you knew everything, the past wouldn't look like how it looked, correct? I do feel like with this Death card here and the Six of Wands, there's an accountability that's going to be taken this year, whether you want to or not, about the things you do to self-sabotage situations, the things you do that put you in a victim mode or a victim mentality that really don't fit the story. Okay, now when it comes to the King of Cups here and the Two of Cups, yes, you're finding love. But the problem with you finding love is actually realizing that it is just that. You know, there's no tricks, there's no gimmicks. Someone actually likes you, and they like you for who you are. Four of Swords is here, Justice, and the Three of Cups. There is a need for you to stop reliving the past. What does that mean for you, Aquarius? What past are you reliving? There's either a past that you're still hopeful about, like something you wish to return or something that you wish to happen. Maybe even justice. Someone could be calling karmic justice on some type of third party. Maybe you feel like somebody did you wrong. But again, that's the past. You're putting too much energy on residual shit when you have other things that are either coming or going on right in front of you. Page of Swords is here. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's like switch your focus to the future here, no matter how hard it is, okay? No matter if you can't see it, no matter if, you know, you just feel like door after door keeps closing in your face. The problem is the Three of Swords here and the Hangman. It's like you're waiting for someone to come and fix you. You got to do that yourself. Aquarius, what the fuck is going on? Eight of Swords. Y'all are stuck in it. Oh, this is a fixed sign energy. This is fixed energy. You guys are literally stuck on something. And then you keep going in a circle. It doesn't matter how much, you know, you have new things coming into your life, whether it is things that have happened in your childhood, things that have happened in relationships, things that have happened with friends. It just seems like you're stuck in this mindset. And because you're stuck in this mindset, you don't see things clearly, if you're even seeing them at all. There's someone who has a lot of wisdom here, who's trying to tell you, you know, how to maneuver. Or this you could be talking to this person about your feelings or, you know, what to do. But it just seems like, again, you're laying in bed stressing. You're playing the victim. Six of Cups. And again, it's leading back to the past. I don't want to get too repetitive here, but what else do we have for Aquarius? The Fool card, the Queen of Cups, this new opportunity, this new thing that is happening or knocking on your door is requiring you to stand up for yourself and be real with you. You know, it is requiring you to grow up and get past whatever has been holding you back for, I heard, years. So it's been a while here. Page of Cups, in order to have this new love manifest in the right way, when or if it comes in for you. All right, because this can even speak to self-love. Nine of Pentacles. A lot of you guys took an ego blow, and it doesn't matter what you're portraying to the world. You still are internalizing whatever this ego blow was. And it was something that was supposed to change you, but not keep you down. It's kept you down too long, Aquarius. What do we have in regards to work for Aquarius? Queen of Swords, Three of Wands. Y'all are never satisfied at a job. Never. This job's no different. You know, it's like I'm at this job and it's making me a lot of money, but fuck, I gotta put on this face all day because I'm not happy. The World card is here and the Four of Pentacles is here. So you could make more money. You could go somewhere else and make more money, but you'd have to do a lot more. Maybe traveling, maybe the job or another job would be at a distance. Some of you also have to be careful with your spending. I'm seeing some financial issues here. I feel like you guys may have, you know, balled out a bit too much now, and now you guys may have to go on reserve. Reserve your money. Okay? Page of Pentacles, please pay off those credit cards. There's something here about credit card debt. All right? Thank you, Aquarius. So now we have Pisces. Energy for Pisces, 7454. All right, Pisces. Yours says self-care isn't selfish. If you were really going to take care of yourself today, what would you do? So why aren't you doing that? No healthy person wants you to sacrifice yourself for them. Really. Anyone who wants you to do that is a selfish jerk. Don't assume that people in your life are selfish jerks. Who you can't handle by yourself. Make sure that you take care of yourself and then take care of those people after that. I'm doing questions tomorrow. I'm going to put up the notification, okay? So, Pisces, it seems like right now you got to put you first. I got to put me first, which is so hilarious because I tell my daughter that all the time. Both of my daughters are Pisces, right? But one of my Pisces is a February Pisces, and she's mean as shit. And then my March Pisces is always trying to make sure that the February Pisces is happy. So even if they're beefing, even if they're going through something, even if, you know, the February Aquarius is mean to them, she is kind of always making sure that they're happy, or making sure that, you know, she has what she needs throughout the day, right? And I'm telling the March Pisces, like, stop doing that. You know, even in regards to other things in your life, if there is an issue or if there is something going on where someone is making you feel away, back away from the fucking table. Put you first. Put you first, baby, because they naturally are, Pisces are naturally good people. And they only want people to be happy, and they get a little dark after trying to do that and not working out for them. But for the most part, Pisces really can be selfless. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you. Five of Wands. You got a lot of shit going on that you ain't even telling nobody. Why? Because you feel like ain't nobody gonna help you, or you want to be mysterious, Pisces. I'm getting money issues here. I'm also getting disconnects with people in love. Interesting. There's someone here who you really, really like, but or you want, but either you don't feel like this person really likes you like that, or y'all are just not seeing eye to eye. I feel like this person can be a little stubborn, right? This person is feeling like whatever you're saying is self-serving, but it's because they're not really dealing with you from an emotional perspective. They're trying to think their way through everything. Could be a air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. There's a tower moment. I'm sorry. I'm sick. There's a tower moment happening between you and this person because of that. I feel like you're handling things close to your heart and someone is not. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Whoever this person is a little out of control. I definitely feel like they're understanding exactly where you're coming from, but they may purposely try to act stupid. This person feels like they can do what they want, or, you know, things don't really matter with you right now because you're not going anywhere. They may even take a step back. You have to learn to give people that same energy. My daughter hung up on her father the other day, and I was fucking fine with it. Because if your father is saying something that you don't like, you don't have to hang up on him. But you tell him, I don't like when you say that to me. Please don't say that again. You know? I'm not raising cowards. And I just feel like, you know, Pisces, sometimes you guys can be so nice that it turns into cowardness. And in regards to this situation here, this is one that is highlighting you not really sticking up for yourself. Okay? So now let's just see. Pisces, Four of Cups here, King of Wands. Oh, it's coming out. But see, sometimes you got to be pushed for it to come out. This is one of those times where, you know, you got to be fed up for you to speak up. And then when you finally speak up, everybody plays the victim because you get nasty with it. Get nasty. Get nasty. I don't know if this is in regards to a relationship or a friendship or somebody that just has you fucked up. Get nasty. Because for the most part, the Hermit, the Nine of Cups, you already know what you want or what works for you. And again, this is again being selfish with you, but you've been trying to be nice for other people. Christopher, I'm gonna do my reading. I don't need you to tell me how to do it. Thank you. Okay. Four of Pentacles, it just seems like you've again been trying to be nice. So whatever you've been feeling or whatever your outlook is to this situation, you're like, you know what? I'm going to keep that to myself. Okay, so let's see. In regards to money, well, for one, you're doing too much of pleasing yourself and not enough of saving. That can end up being a big problem for you later on down the line, or shit, maybe even now. Credit cards backing up, you know, savings could end up being an issue for you or something like that because you're just doing shit to make you feel good. We need to actually be realistic. Six of Wands, Two of Swords. What is your end goal? What is your goal? What are you working towards in regards to your finances? You need to make sure that you're staying on that route because you can end up stressing about not having enough or making sure that you can do it later. Okay? Let's see what we have for you in regards to work. Ten of Wands. Oh, they're working you to death. Ooh, they're working you to death. So two things for my Pisces. Either you're at a job that is like excruciating for you and you may be ready to leave it, or you don't have a job and you need to start looking for one. I feel like even if you do have a job and you feel this way about a job, it may be time for you to reevaluate it. Spirit is saying if you are, because there's two things here. You could be overworking in order for them to see how well or how good you do your job, or you could be overworking because they're making you. Spirit is saying slow down this pace. Slow down the pace and pay attention to you. And again, this is about self-care. You don't burn yourself out at another person's job to make their job good. You do what's in your job description in order to make your fucking money, and you go home, Pisces. And at any time your job wants you to do shit that's outside of your job title, that's when it's time to blow the candle out on that motherfucker and start a new one. Okay? Bottom of the deck for you guys is the Fool card. I feel like you guys are in a phase. I don't know if it's like a whole bunch of phases, but I'm definitely getting a phase. And in that phase, things are changing for you. And because they're changing for you, a lot of old stuff or current things aren't going to be aligning for you anymore, purposely for you to be moving to the next best thing. Are you ready, Pisces? All right, so you guys, this has been your all signs. Questions will be tomorrow with Gemini's reading. The link will be in the comment section when I finish doing the timestamp. See you guys then. Goodbye.